Howdy, howdy guys, what's up? It's Pixelated Paulo and thanks for stopping by and welcome to another siege battle, and I'm commanding the forces of Egypt. Now I know Egypt's not the strongest faction when it comes to a siege environment, but Egypt's really cool. Like, they're really cool faction. I was down for the challenge. I mean, look at their units here. They've got the Tabadoria here. Such a glorious looking unit, especially when you give them armored upgrades. Now I know the two-handed glitch is going to be in effect here, but I still think this is a solid unit. And if you can get that charge off, the charge bonus that this unit has, then it's going to be useful. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Just get some good charges off this solid Tabadoria unit. So let's go ahead and check out my two allies. Two allies, both Spain. One commanded by Levernicus, and way on the other flank we have Granticus 22. So Spain is like the opposite of Egypt. Spain is a very good siege faction. Most Western factions are very good in the siege environment. So let's go ahead and check out the army comps of the attacking armies, because right now the defenders are in deployment. And by the way, the defenders are England and Portugal, but we'll get to them later, do not worry. Let's start with my Egyptian army here. I've got a bombard for Ardi. I have 4 units of Tabadoria. This unit has the general in it. Look at him, so glorious. And for the rest of my heavy infantry, I have 4 units of Hashashim, which, okay, I have them on the siege towers here because Hashashim, they are very good at taking walls because they have the 2 hit points, they have good morale, and when you're fighting on the walls, everything is close quarters, so they do really well in that situation. And looking at the skirmishers of my army, I have 4 desert archers, which are decent. I have 2 Kurdish jabbies, which are going to be pretty important in the choke points. And I have 2 Nafatoons. Now, Nafatoons are iffy because sometimes they can be really moody and not want to take part in the siege. They'll just sit there and be like, completed. You know, like, I'm not going to throw my pots because I've completed my task. What, are you going to look down the enemy with, like, try to scare them? Like, Nafatoons can be very buggy, and sometimes they just do not throw their pots, which can be very frustrating because Nafatoons can be very devastating. But let's go ahead and, well, by the way, that's my whole Egyptian army. Oh, wait. I have 1 Cav unit, Arab Cav, which is a cheap Cav unit. It's around 500, and it's going to be more of a defensive unit to protect my Ardi in case the enemy comes charging out with Cav. Now let's look at Levernicus's Spanish army. He brought a lot of crossbows. Let's see. He's got 2 units of dismounted chivalric knights, 1 general's bodyguard. Excellent. For heavy infantry, 4 dismounted conquistadors. I think that's it for heavy infantry. And for crossbows, he's got like 4 crossbow militia and 2 Pavis crossbowmen. So bring in a lot of crossbows, and it's going to be pretty important that he gets these crossbows on the wall, because if you can get them up on this wall, you can just slaughter the enemy at their choke points. Well, it's like, let's look at the last Spanish army here. For archers, he has 4 Pavis crossbowmen and 2 crossbow militia. So again, just like the other Spanish player, he is bringing a lot of crossbows to this fight. Here's his artillery. Let's see, heavy infantry, he has 1 dismounted conquistador, just 1, 2 chivalric knights, and a cutscene. 2 chivalric knights and 4 feudal knights, and I love feudal knights. Feudal knights are awesome. He also, let's see, for Cav, he has 2 feudal knights, mounted feudal knights, and another cutscene. He's really bringing these cutscenes. Hopefully they'll be useful in this siege battle. And a general's bodyguard. So pretty strong force here. You really can't go wrong with Spain. And finally, let's check out the 2 defenders. England commanded by Elandri, and we have Portugal here commanded by Garth-1-1. And let's check out their army comp, starting with England. He has 4 heavy billmen. Not a great unit at all, actually. The that's all I have to say about this unit. It looks like they have some heavy upgrades, but we'll see. Maybe they'll do well in this epic siege. The defender's definitely bringing a lot of infantry. Let's see, we have 4 armored swordsmen. Now this is an excellent pickup. 4 armored swordsmen. These guys are just as good as chivalric knights. They're very good at fighting. They're a dirty unit. And he has 4 units of dismounted English knights. Now I think English knights are good, but any more than 2 in a siege battle is a bit much. Now if I was bringing tons of cav, oh sorry, let's let this cutscene, there we go, come on cutscene, thank you. If he was bringing lots of cav, then yes, this would be a very useful unit because they're very good at killing cav, but nobody's really bringing cav, so I mean, this unit can hold their own against infantry, but not as good as like feudal knights. By the way, I think England has like 2 feudal knights somewhere in this castle. And for Cav, he has 2 Knights Templar, and he has an arty piece here. Not gonna be very useful. I mean, I think a mortar would be more useful, but I'm not sure if England, they can bring mortars. I'm not quite sure. I never really bring mortars, so I don't remember what factions have them. I think that's the English army. Oh, and he has 4 Sherwood archers, which I think is a great pickup in a siege battle because they can fight in melee, so they're very versatile, and that's what you need in a siege battle. And let's quickly look at Portugal. Very quick, because this starts off pretty quick here. Let's see, he has about 2 units of dismounted feudal knights. He has, I think, 3 units of dismounted conquistadors with armored upgrade. 4 Pavis crossbowmen. And he has about 3 dismounted Portuguese knights. Again, Portuguese knights, just like English knights, I think any more than 2 is too much. And he has 2 aventuros here. Pretty cool pikeman unit. He has an arty piece here, a ribolt. It's kind of like rockets, sort of, kind of. And yeah, I think that's it. That is all the. Oh, cutscene. There's one more thing. It's a cutscene. The army comps are set, and we are watching the siege towers here move up. Now I'm not sure what the Leviticus, his plan was here. I've never seen this before, but he just moved up his siege equipment. And I don't know if he planned this on purpose, but if you notice here, the defenders, they're moving up troops to the wall. And look what Leviticus is doing. He's just waiting. And he's setting up his arty piece straight for this wall. Look, he even has like this little opening here. It's like a field goal in American football. Straight through, and he's gonna destroy this wall with all these troops up here. I'm gonna keep my eye out for that. And yeah, we've got just archers firing away, and he's just gonna let his men soak up the ammo right now. He's losing a couple troops, but nothing too severe. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Nobody died yet, but it's coming. Right now I'm just destroying this little corner defense. Oh man, this is gonna be good. And I'm gonna do slow-mo for this shot. This is gonna be excellent. Okay, let's wait until he reloads. Let's see, Leviticus, he has his crossbowmen. Oh, slow-mo. Oh, slow-mo. Oh, I almost missed it. Look at this. Death and carnage. Oh my god, I need to get a screenshot of this quickly. Okay, so that was hilarious, and that was really well played there by Leviticus. I don't know if he did that intentionally, but it was awesome. And hopefully they learn from that mistake. You got to be careful. Right now I'm using a flaming shot here to try to kill some of the men. He's got kind of his men grouped up. I'm trying to hit him pretty good here with my arty, but my arty's pretty inaccurate, so that's not going to be very useful. And there we go. Portugal's like, you know what, screw this, let the siege towers come. You always want to wait until they commit the siege towers to the wall. You don't want to deal with that. You don't want to deal with, you know, walls being destroyed with your infantry on the walls, just your men getting slaughtered when they shouldn't. When they shouldn't. So here comes my infantry. I'm just moving them up a little bit closer, getting ready. Again, Leviticus, he wasn't really communicating with me. He wasn't really letting me know what he was doing. And the original plan here was me and Leviticus would attack first and conquer this wall. Once we conquered this wall, then the other Spanish ally over here would push his army up. But he's already moving forward. And I was okay with this because Portugal, he's sending troops back. He's already sending troops away from the choke points here. And Spain can easily take this side. Easily. And look at this. We have Cav coming out of the walls. He's going to try to kill the Spanish already there. We've got Knights of Santiago. Oh, I forgot about the Knights of Santiago for Portugal. And he has his general's bodyguard. Forgot to tell you guys about the Portuguese Cav. I see the Cav coming, so I'm going to send my Arab Cav over there to support my ally. And I need to quickly get over there. Leviticus did a great job on spotting out the Cav charge. He saw it right away, and that helped me send my... What am I trying to say here? It helped me realize I need to get my Cav over there. That's what I'm trying to say. But yes, I charged my Cav into the enemy general's bodyguard, trying to save his arty. And look at this, it's barely protected right now. The crew were slaughtered, actually. He's trying to run his crew out of there. And Portugal... Oh, wow! I do not remember this. The general has been slaughtered. And my Arab Cav, even though they were about half, almost half the price of these Knights of Santiago Cav, they're more than healthy, and they helped kill a general. So, good job there, Leviticus. And now look at this, England moving out his Cav. Now, I like this strategy. I like the Cav being very aggressive as a defender. But the problem with this strategy is that it's risky. And if you don't accomplish your goal by sending out your Cav, you're just digging yourself a hole, because these two Cav units are very expensive. And look at this, I got my archers firing at them right now. And Spain, all the way from the other side, sending his feudal knights in. Feudal knights against Knights Templar and Arab Cav. Look at this. Boom. We've just got this Cav unit surrounded. I don't know if England, he just wasn't paying attention. But we have his Cav surrounded. And I see the feudal knights, extra feudal knights coming in over here. So I'm going to retreat my Cav, because they're not that great in a long melee fight with the Knights Templar. So I'm going to let Spain clean them up with his feudal knights. Really good teamwork there. I'm going to send them back in, actually, to help finish the job. So really, really good job by Granticus 22. Excellent. So this is a good start for us. And just looking at their defense, I had a good feeling that we were going to win this one. And right now, Leviticus is just taking his time. And he still has enough cannon crew to man one cannon. Boom, here we go. Once I destroy this wall, I'm going to move in forward here. Move in forward to fight the English scum. Get them out of my country with the help of Spain. And look at this. Oh man, we've got Spain just walking in. Looks like he slaughtered like a feudal unit here. And they are just walking in without any kind of resistance. What is going on? Portugal, you gotta defend this.
Now we must strike faster than the wind.
So Garth makes a big mistake here. Look at this. Look at this. They are just pouring in from one little gap. They could easily close this gap up and put archers up on the wall and really kill the Spanish right now. But he's going to have a free pass, a get out of jail free card, and he's going to set up his army. We do have a Cav charge here. Look at this. We've got some some pikemen slaughtered. I don't remember how they got slaughtered. I guess from archers. But yeah, the cav coming in. It looks like they're gonna retreat from that charge. And I'm gonna make sure not to miss this breach over here. So Spain really getting chewed up over here from the archers. He's losing a lot of troops just standing here all grouped up. So that's the risk he's taking, but again, he killed all those heavy infantry units on this wall just from shooting at it. It was really fun to watch. I'm really glad we got to see that. But here we go. Moving up the siege towers, even though I don't really need the siege towers because there's really no wall to siege on. I think there's one little wall here that we can take with the siege equipment, which I'm gonna do with my Hashishim. And I'm setting up my desert archers, and I've got my my heavy infantry here ready to defend them in case they come charging out. But I'm kind of using the siege towers as defense against arrows. But look, there's no archers over here, so that's pretty good for me. Spain just walking through like I've never seen a siege so easy to take, the first layer, to just walk in like this. But we have some pavis up on the wall, and it looks like the defenders, they're gonna hold the choke points. I guess they realize that they can't win against Spain over here alone, so they're gonna come back to their town center and hope for the best. And I'm moving up my archers here. Now they're just shooting point blank into this defense. Heavy Buildman taking most of the heat here. And he's going to retreat his army. He's like, you know what? There's no point. I'm just getting shot to death, which is a smart move by England. You got to save your men from the archer fire. You got to save your men. And here come my Hashishim. My Hashishim. Spain's still setting up, getting archers up on the walls, just getting free kills. Look at this. Look at all the armored swordsmen dead. And this is preventable. You need to just retreat your men. This is just a careless mistake here. And the most important thing in this Total War game, in siege battles, well, I'm going to let this guy finish talking. Okay, you done? Alright, here we go. The most important thing about siege battles is being aware of what the enemy is doing and trying to be one step ahead of them. So this is, I don't know about this, but charging into these feudal knights. These feudal knights are going to destroy the heavy billmen. But yeah, this is a pretty careless mistake. He lost a big chunk of his armored swordsmen. So we do have a little bit of a infantry fight here. And Spain is moving his army up close to the walls. And here come my Hashishim. They're going to take the walls. And Portugal, he sees my Hashishim here, so he's going to send some units up here to take them on. A unit of 35 against my smaller unit of Hashishim. So here we go. Now I'm getting my axemen in position. My Nafatoons ready. And I'm moving up my Javies. It is time for war. It is time to charge. And I see that he's trying to set up pikes. And that's where I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to let him do that. I'm going to charge and try to disrupt his pike formation. Look at, the pikes are not down yet. Here we go. Here comes that charge I was talking about. Tabaduria going in first. Oh, nice. Getting a good charge there. And here we go. Now I'm going to charge on the other side. Oh, sorry. Oh, heavy billman getting hit hard. Now I'm going to push this Tabaduria unit over here and try to flank around these pikemen. Now, I could have sent up my archers and just fire at the enemy to weaken their numbers, but I wanted action. I wanted to see heavy infantry fight heavy infantry, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. So let's go ahead and do some slow-mo just to look at the battlefield as a whole. Look at this guy swinging his axe. Oh, very cool. Oh, this guy's flipping through the air. Very awesome. Gotta love it. England very low over here on defense. And we have another very tough grind over here. England trying to push the Spanish back. Portugal sending some Portuguese knights. Overhead strike, block. Very cool. Gotta love this game. Alright, let's do normal speed. And now I'm just trying to spam in my Hashishim. And there we go. Here comes my Tabaduria. They're going to flank around. There they go. Into the heavy buildman in the Portuguese. This is a gruesome fight. There's some Napatoon pots. Looks like I killed some of my own guys there. That's the risk of Napatoons. Oh, there's a good hit right there. This is a huge, huge brawl. Oh my god. Look at this brawl, guys. And I wasn't going to wait around for Spain. I was like, you know what? Let's do it for Egypt. Let's charge. Our Hashishim are now in the mix, and that's never a good sign for the defenders. And I was a little disappointed by Leviticus. I really wanted support up on this wall because my Hashishim, they were losing the fight up here against the Conquistadors. They were just outnumbered, and Conquistadors just an excellent infantry. But Spain, I guess, since he commit all of his infantry over here, he didn't have any to save my Hashishim.
Allah is glorious. We have taken the walls. It is time we captured this place.
Yes, it is time we captured. And here we go. Spain, he broke through this choke point here, and he's going to flank behind these English knights. And this is a great move here. Actually, they're armored swordsmen, excuse me. Great move. Great being aware of the map. Just a great job here. Granticus 22 did an excellent job on being aware of the map. I know I just said that, but especially back when that cav, the English cav, was over near me, he sent 2 feudal knights as quickly as possible. Just it's the best thing you can do as a teammate, is to be aware of the enemy and helping out your teammates, because it's all about teamwork in a siege battle. And here's the Javis doing their job. They have one job and they're doing it well. And my Tabaduria, do you see any of them routing? No, they are fighting to the death, and I give respect to that. Tabaduria fighting so bravely. Look at the Spanish are like, we're gonna watch Egypt fight. So this is very excellent. Look at my Hashishim pushing back the defenses. England doing their best, trying to fight us back, but this castle is mine. It is mine. Oh, we do have a little brawl here. We have Knights of Santiago fighting some feudal knights. I tell you what though, if this is a crusade that went wrong and Spain joined Egypt, the Pope is going to be pissed. He is going to be very, very mad. So now we're really, really pushing over here, and I think this one's going to go our way in this choke point. Looks like England, he's moving up some Sherwood archers to try to support his men and try to kill the men back here with his archers. But smart move here by Leviticus, moving up his crossbowmen. Putting them up on the walls. This is why it's so important not to lose the walls here to the attackers, because they can use them against you. And look at the Tabaduria. I love them, man. I believe in Tabaduria. And mixed in with Hashishim. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's... Looks like he was killed fighting... Oh yeah, some Portuguese knights. They'll do that to you. They will do that to you, General. Very good. Look at them. They pierce armor. They will just slaughter the cav. Look at them. Look at that. Portuguese knights very, very good at killing cav. But Spain's angry now. They want to push. They want to kill. And I have my general just waiting in reserve. Here he is. Just giving the men morale, calling commands. And now I have my archers over here. They're trying to shoot down the defense in the center here. Oh, look at this.
Victory is well within
Oof.
our grasp.
Oof.
Time our foe will surely see this.
Looks like he killed more of his own men. His Pavis, poor Pavis, they're exhausted and they're gonna go to the town center. Yeah, Portugal is breaking over here. Spain is pushing through. Trying to get my archers dead center in this little alleyway so they can get some really good shots on the defenders. But here we go. Finally, England breaks here. Tabaderia all the way. Look at them go. I just love rooting for the Tabaderia because of the two-handed glitch. And Egypt, they just lack that really strong infantry unit. I mean, most Eastern factions do. But you know what? That Tabaderia, they're my heroes. They are my new heroes. I'm gonna change my name to Pixelated Tabaderia. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. But look at this. This is a pretty good charge here by the Knights of Santiago. It's a YOLO charge because it is suicide into the archers. But it's not enough. They killed quite a bit there, but Spain taking the blunt of that force. My archers are untouched. Look, they're still firing. Shooting fire arrows into the Sherwood archers. So they're going to regroup over here, and England desperately trying to hold back the Spanish. At this point, all of my heavy infantry is dead, but they will be remembered. None of them broke except like this one unit up on the wall. They fought to the death, and I respect that. My Tabaderia do an excellent job. I do have one Tabaderia left, and this is my general unit, and you'll see what he does here at the end. It's pretty epic. But my Hashashim, I do have some Hashashim left, and I'm gonna send them out of the fight because they earned they earned it. They're just gonna go out and relax and have a few drinks and celebrate, because so far, just looking at the balance of power, this one's gonna be a easy victory for Team Apollo. And now I have my Arab Cav coming over here to support Spain. Try to flank behind these Sherwood archers. Very nice.
Four fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
My archers up on this wall here, getting some good shots. Oh, actually, these are Granticus 22's archers. And look at this. This is really cool. Watch this. All right, so here's my Javies, and Portugal, he's gonna send his Pavis to chase him down. And I'm like, no way are you gonna chase down my Javies. And then I focus my fire on this unit. Though it takes a couple volleys for them to pay attention and attack this unit.
Behold our worthless foe. See how their general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog. The cowardly
Oh, we have a
general
mid-defeat.
has been captured while running away.
We captured the general. I do have a unit of Hashashim over here.
Let us show him we are civilized men.
And look at this, Portugal, he's trying to clean up the Spanish over here.
Most merciful Allah, save us.
Man,
Cursed enemy
this guy is so
control of the
rude.
castle.
Alright, you done talking, sir? Thank you. But yes, we have Portugal here trying to clean up Spain. And he has a pretty large number of conquistadors, but check this out. Here is my general, and he wants to be brave. He wants people to tell stories of him for years and years. And let us all remember my brave general charging into a giant horde of conquistadors to prevent them from getting into the town center, which, by the way, the Vernicus is taking over. Here we go. Charge. Looks like the Spanish got in the way there a little bit. There we go. And now I have the archers trying to shoot them down in the back there. And I have one unit of Hashashim here. I'm going to send them in, support my general. Come on, general. Yes. We are preventing the reinforcements from the town center. And look at this. Leviticus, he's just lining up his men. Good game to our opponents here. And now I got my Javies in the back here as well. This general will be remembered.
Victory is ours.
There we go. Portugal admits defeat, and that is the siege battle. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I picked Egypt because Egypt's awesome. Tabadoria, remember, Tabadoria. And I got 600 kills with 65 prisoners. We have Levernicus getting 347 kills with 84, and Granticus getting almost 800 kills, doing an excellent job on this side, taking out Portugal and getting 93 prisoners. We have England here getting 500, which is not bad, and we have Garth getting 568. It's just not enough. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It was very cinematic, very fun, and Egypt. And thanks for watching, guys.